9,
Yay!
10,
No, I stop
12,
at 8.
13,
The
14,
hell is your problem?
16,
Why are you
17,
counting?
19, 20.
Anyways,
Calm down.
this is a
God.
lobby talks, and this is where we actually just sit in the lobby and talk. And today, well, I watched the movie Vanishing on 7th Street, and Wesley is asking me stuff about it. So, Wesley, what were you asking?
Hi.
Shut up.
Hi.
Shut up. Shut up.
So yeah, dude, what happened in that movie?
You said you didn't understand it. Like, what was it? Like,
Yes, they just got attacked by black things.
It's kind of like
And
that new movie. What was it? That one that where everybody just gets attacked and they die.
The Darkest Hour?
Yeah, The Darkest Hours. I used to think The Darkest Hours was about the Croatoans, but then I was completely wrong, and it was like fucking aliens. With Vanishing on
Aliens.
I know, because I was like sitting there and I was like, huh, this must be Croatoans. It's like everyone. Okay, so Croatoans is about some village that was just there, and it was a population of like 20,000 people, I think. And overnight, I think it was like in the 1800s. Overnight, 18 or 17. Overnight, the whole city vanished. Like, everybody was gone. There was like no signs of human life form. Nothing was even touched. Nothing was destroyed. And the only marking on like a wall, or was it a tree, was Croatoan. And that's what Croatoan's about. If you watch
I thought it was a
Supernatural,
fence.
they actually have
Spanish guy said a fence.
a fence, or then a fence.
Spanish guy from
Well, then
Vanishing on 7th Street. I
That
think,
he's
said
actually one of my
a
favorite
fence.
actors. I forget his name, but he was in
See?
Land of the Dead, and then he was in
yeah,
Romeo
he
and
was good.
Juliet. I think it's the 1995 version. He's a pretty good villain and hero and
Every
nerd
time-
guy. He was also in
The Happening.
The Happening. Yeah, he plays pretty
Every
good
time
roles.
I see him, Sam, every time I see him, all I think is, oh my god, it's a movie, Sam. Ah.
Wow.
But yeah, man, I couldn't. He was talking about that in the movie, but when he was saying it, he was like, I don't know, having a brain seizure or something. Because whenever he was explaining, he was like, "Do you know what is?" And I was like, "What the fuck? What are you saying?" Stop
We
whispering.
get have
Speak
to
up.
watch that movie again because it's been a while since I see that. Because we were supposed to watch that movie like 5 months ago, around that
I
time.
watched it like yesterday.
I know, but yeah,
The
that
movie
movie's.
was good.
I don't understand it. I don't know if it's happening all over the world. I really wish they would make a part 2, because one, I want to see what happens to the kids, or they don't even have to go against the kids. They can actually go to a separate character, and the kids could actually find them or whatever. They don't even have to involve them. But I want to see if it's just for that city, or is it's for the whole world. That's why I kind of like the
Because
movie.
my thing is it like freaking like demons or devils or something?
No,
They're
it's
like whispering and hissing, or is it other people who were turned into non-existent people, or was it like Dark Floors where nothing really existed in the first place?
no, Dark Floors is its own thing. It's nothing like Dark Floors, because Dark Floors is just a whole mind fuck of a time loop because of what is it? I want to say Dark Floors is kind of like Silent Hill, and I really want to get into the talk of Silent Hill. Do you want to get into talk to Silent Hill? I really want to talk about Silent Hill.
Sure, because if you get on Dark Floors, it'll take you a minute. I'm pretty sure.
No, because Dark Floors kind of has the same aspect of Silent Hill, as to where it's like it's always in a time loop, and there's certain monsters that punish certain people, kind of like Silent Hill. Because okay, so Silent Hill 1 was like this. There was a guy with a daughter, right? Right.
Right.
Kind of like the movie, where there was like another girl. But this is why I kind of hate the movie, because the movie, it focused mainly on female characters when the main character of part 1 was a guy. And then
Okay. Can you answer this one thing though?
Okay.
In the movie, that one girl, she had got the skin ripped off her body. Did that happen in the game?
No, and that pisses
Damn
off
it.
a lot of the fans. You know why?
Why?
Because the Pyramid Head cannot exist without James. James is a character in Silent Hill 2. And let me explain this. Okay, so Silent Hill 1 is about basically a cult of people that are trying to resurrect the demon god Samael, and they're trying to resurrect him, and the only way to do that for them is to complete a ritual and have her daughter be a sacrifice. Her daughter Alyssa was going to be a sacrifice to give birth to the god Samael. But during
Do you realize how close that is to Samuel?
yeah, I've already researched my name, and that's how I know that. But a lot of people are saying it's not Samael, but there's so much resemblance that to the demon god they actually put in the game that you cannot say it's not Samael. So while like the game basically exists around poltergeist.
Protozoa?
No,
Oh,
poltergeist. There it is. Poltergeist. On the fact that you can image or project yourself from your body and create images. So while Alyssa was going through a whole bunch of stress and fear during the ceremony, that had caused a boiler in the basement to explode and set the house on fire, and that's why she was burnt. And during so their whole ritual was fucked, and so they during doing black magic they kept her alive so they could make her give birth still, but she had separated half of her soul, which is why Silent Hill is fucked, because the demon god is
Isn't
still
that the same girl.
Yes.
From the movie.
See, she separated half of her soul, which became the main character's daughter. I forget what he named her. Damn it. We can't. I think the
We'll
main
just call her
character's name is
Betty.
Harry. I think the main character's name
We'll
is
just-
Harry, and his daughter is Alyssa. Alyssa, yeah, it's Alyssa, and then there's. Damn it! Fuck, I can't remember.
We'll just call her Betty. We'll just call her
We'll
Betty.
call her Betty. I know everybody's getting mad, but so basically, what happened? The cults used black magic to bring Alyssa back to Silent Hill, and Harry got into a car crash, and Alyssa just ran away, and he ran after her. So while his daughter went in, she actually, damn it, I can't figure out if I remember this right. Okay, so Alyssa was basically trying to stop the god, right? The burnt up
Right.
one, down in the basement. I don't even know if she was in a basement. So she used a projection of herself to go into his daughter. I don't know if it's that way exactly, but basically she was using her to spread this mark of a talisman. It's kind of like a talisman
Sounds
mark.
like an ST. Sounds like an STD.
No. She was spreading it on the floors everywhere, and it was to stop the rising of demons. And how Silent Hill works in part 1 is you know how they have the other world, right? Full of rust and
The
stuff.
parallel universe.
No, it's called the other world. Even though it's
It's
okay.
literally called the other world.
It's called
Oh
the
my
other
God.
world, and but here's the thing: it happens now. It's not like it's another dimension. It all happens in one, on the same world. It's just that. Remember when I was saying poltergeist? How it happens in your mind and all that cool jazz.
Right.
Basically, Alyssa's projecting that off of her mind because the demon is torching her in her body, so she's going off of what the demon projects. So the whole town is engulfed in her nightmare, and that's why she's controlling Harry's daughter, to put around all the marks on the floors and stuff, so she can stop it. Well, the cult leader, that woman in the movie, I forget her name. Fuck, why don't I remember this? I was thinking about it all week, and I come now to talk about it, and I can't say anything.
We'll
but
call her Betty too.
no, she has a name. It's not Elizabeth. It's fuck it. We'll call her fucking evil bitch of the cult. Anyways, evil bitch of the cult was like, oh, Harry, I think it's Harry, Henry, your daughter is spreading these talismans. You have to like stop them. You have to destroy them before your daughter becomes a sacrifice. And this is why people are confused, is because the game is so confusing. It's like the cult is trying to say that they're with God, but their God is different from what you would expect. They're talking about demons, not gods, and they're just trying to mind fuck you so bad because they're like explaining, oh, the burning house was our idea. We were trying to bring something, but in reality, it was an accident due to Alyssa's stress that she was having. She blew up the boiler with her mind, and hold on, I'm trying to figure out where my mic is. So they trick Harry into like destroying the seals, and the demon Samael comes and rises. But not. No, wait, was it from Alyssa? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was from Alyssa or the lady. Anyways, so you have to fight it. In the end, if you so this is how Silent Hill works. There's I think about 4 endings, and determining what you do in the game gets you an ending. Like if in Silent Hill 2, if you play recklessly, you die. I think that's it.
Wow.
I think that's in Homecoming. If you play recklessly, then you be turned into something. But how one works is like, if you uncover these puzzles and secrets, you get a certain amount of ending. Like you can get a good ending, and then you can get a good ending plus, and then you got a bad ending, and I think another bad ending. I don't remember because it's been like so long. A good
ending plus.
Yeah. Okay. So the good ending. You remember the cop from the movie? She was originally in 1. The cop with blonde hair, and she looked hot, and I would definitely take her out to movie and a dinner.
I thought you said you didn't do blondes, or was that gingers?
No, I like redheads.
It was blondes.
It's blondes, but she's a particular blonde with short hair, and I like that for some reason.
Particular.
Anyways, and good ending.
Basically, I was thinking about the manga. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Okay. He basically beats Samael, and I don't remember if he gets his. Yeah, he basically gets his daughter back, but she's like reincarnated, and she's a baby again, not like 7 anymore. And so he takes her, and the officer actually dies in the good ending. But good ending plus, you take the baby and the officer, and y'all both run out. So you can go by either one. It doesn't matter because the officer never shows up in any other Silent Hill again. But the bad endings are like, I think you just leave, the daughter's dead, everything's dead, and it doesn't matter.
Man, are they ever gonna make like a multiplayer or like a co-op online
Silent Hill?
Silent Hill, yeah.
If it followed the story, I wouldn't mind, but the fact that the past 3 games, the movie and the new movie coming up, have nothing to do with the story.
There's a new movie?
Yeah, there's a new movie coming out this summer, and we're going to watch it. And when I go into the movie theaters and watch it, and I see Pyramid Head, I'm going to literally come out of my seat and be like, that's fucking fake. It can't exist without James.